racist?
Because we're talking about black people, and you're saying that they're not oppressed.
How is that racist?
Because they are oppressed.
What's the definition of racism?
You are against black people. You are.
Let's talk about Donald Trump's policies since he's been in
Those are his
office.
policies.
Yeah, so
Like to talk about different policies.
his corporate tax rate went down to 21%, and that has helped the black community that are business owners.
You don't
Has
know
helped
about the black community. I'm
sorry?
You don't know about the black community
Why don't I?
because you're not black. You
So
haven't
what are
met-
you?
I don't know about the black community. I'm not trying to speak for them. Sorry, my mask keeps falling down. But I'm not trying to speak for them, but I'm just saying that you shouldn't say what's good or what's bad for the black community because we don't know. We aren't black. But
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm not.
Do you have an opinion about what the police officers should do and should not do in our country?
Yes, actually, the police
Okay,
officers.
do you understand that I can't have an opinion on the black community and black issues because I'm not black? You have an opinion on the police in this country. You're not a police officer.
That's different because you can wake up and put a police uniform on. You can't take off your black skin. You can't take out your melanin. Okay, people don't choose to be black. People choose to be cops. Okay, so that's totally different. You can't compare black people to the oppression of cops because cops are not oppressed. Black people.
Neither are black people.
Black people are oppressed.
How?
Would you like to talk about the crime rates for black
How?
people? For their faulty imprisonment for your type? Would you like to talk about the race wage gap? Would you like to talk about the racism that is underlying the foundation of the police? I would like to what about the police is not racist?
How are black people oppressed?
Black people are oppressed because they are getting gunned down by police every day.
What?
They're getting targeted by police.
No.
You can look.
No, they're not.
You can look at the police statistics. Black people are targeted highly more. I've done many research on this.
Amazing. So you know the
Probably more than
numbers.
you. Yes.
You know the numbers.
Yes.
How many times more likely is a police officer to die by the hands of a black person than the other way around?
Are you talking about black on police crime, right?
How many times more likely is a police officer to die by the hands of a black person than the other way around?
Are you talking about the statistic where once police already have black people
A cop is 18 and a half times more likely to
Okay,
die
but-
at the hands of a black person that they're in an altercation with than the other way around? How is it then? Cops are out there targeting black communities, and if they are targeting black communities, that's a good thing. They should be out there in black communities because they commit 50% of the crime besides being 13% of the population.
Two things wrong with that point. The first thing is that you're saying that once they they are in an altercation, the police with a person of color, they're 18 times more likely, 18 and a half, I believe you said. However, this does not account for the fact that black people are sought out by police. There are more cops in black neighborhoods, and I was gonna get to that. That's the second point. They are not there because black people are more dangerous. That's a racist concept.
I didn't say that.
Black people are not more, okay, well, black people are not more dangerous. They're there because there is systematic racism in this country, and black people are being targeted because they want them in jail.
Why do they end up in jail? What is a contributing factor to black people ending up in jail?
Black people being targeted by police.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's because we remove the fathers from their home. We incentivize single motherhood in their community through Lyndon B. Johnson's The Great Society program. We told single mothers, continue to be single mothers. It's okay. We'll replace the father figure in the home with daddy government, and we'll give you money.
Okay, I have a
We
comment
sit
on
there.
that.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. You can keep going if you want. No? Okay. So, where are the black fathers going? To jail.
Why?
Because they're getting put in jail. I don't know how else to make
Because
that
they
clear.
commit 50% of the crime.
If you-
And why is it? Why are more people? I'm so confused.
Okay, me too.
Why then was the fatherhood rate in black communities far higher back during segregation, back during Jim Crow laws?
Are you talking
The black
about segregation?
communities.
She wants segregation, people.
I want segregation.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Why would you say something like? I don't understand what
Because
you're trying to
you're
say.
racist.
How am I racist?
I'm sorry. Okay, anyway.
How am I racist?
Because we're talking about black people, and you're saying that they're not oppressed.
How is that racist?
Because they are oppressed.
Because I believe.
And you can't
Why do you look down on black people to the point you want to tell them they're oppressed? Why do you want to make them victims? Black people in this country are not victims. They live in the greatest country on earth. Is there a better country out there for someone to be black than America?
Just because we are...
Is there a better country out there for black people to move to?
Yes.
Where?
Probably Canada.
Canada, where their free speech is limited and their right to self-defense is obstructed?
I don't...
Is it safer for a black person to be in a country where they can be prosecuted for their speech?
If you look at the crime statistics, yes, Canada is much better.
It's better for a black person to be in Canada where they can be jailed for their speech.
Look at the statistics. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
We have a movement based on a skin color right now, and you're telling me you want to go to Canada. You want the black people to go to Canada where it's safer.
no,
they can
I
be
don't.
jailed for
I
their
do not
speech.
want black people to go to Canada. I want it to be better here so black people don't have to go to Canada.
It is better
in
here.
Canada, just like, that's an example.
They have a lower unemployment rate here. They have more jobs now under President Trump.
Great.
President Trump is funding their historically black colleges and universities like never before. He's coming out with the First Step Act. Do you have a problem with black people being in jail? Great. So do I. The innocent people who are not doing drugs or committing crime are part of that 50% of the crime rate. President Trump has implemented the First Step Act with the help of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. 94% of the people released under his First Step Act are black.
So I would like to point out,
Is that good?
I would like to point out a statistic.
Is that good?
Honestly, I kind of tuned you out because
Sorry?
what did you say? You kind of just like,
How am I racist?
okay, I would like to talk this.
How am I racist?
Okay, I'll talk about that now if you would let me. You said how like you support black people not being in jail if they did nothing wrong. 70% of black offenders are non-violent offenders. Okay, should we jail someone for having like, I don't know, 2 grams of weed? No. That's like what 50% of black people are in there for. And you know, white people aren't in jail for that. So
But that 50% of that's violent crime. That's not. Yes,
no.
it is. It's violent crime.
70% of black inmates imprisoned, incarcerated, are non-violent actions. Non-violent.
And you should support President Trump in his prison reform. Yes, you should.
I'd rather kill myself than go President
You'd
Trump.
rather kill yourself than support a president who is helping those 70% of black people in for non-violent offenses get out.
Did you even hear what I said? No.
You said you'd rather kill yourself.
No, before that.
What'd you say?
70% of non-violent offenses.
Yes, so you should support President Trump trying to help them get out of prison.
He's not going to help them.
He already has.
Why? No, he's
He
not.
already has the First Step Act. 94% of the people released were black.
And you can't.
Joe Biden put them in prison. He was so hard on drug offenses. He said, go out there in these communities, put people in jail for these offenses. He wanted to go hard on crime. 1994 crime bill, look it up. He has sat there and bragged about the fact that there is not a crime bill out there that doesn't have his name on it because he is so gung-ho about crime.
I'm not saying Joe Biden is good, but he's better.
How is that better than releasing black people from prison for non-violent offenses?
That's not part of his like game plan.
He has already done it. He's already done it.
He's made like no dent. No dent.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
This is the First Step Act. He's also doing the Platinum Plan.
What?
He's also, have you heard of his these masks, I'll tell you what, the Platinum Plan.
Yes.
How can you look at what he's done in 3 years, 3.5 years? The First Step Act, HBCUs, unemployment rate for black people, helping people get out of prison that Joe Biden in his crime bill put into prison there. How can you say that is bad?
There is more to life than the unemployment rate, okay? You have to look at different statistics and different factors of life. Then the unemployment rate is like, what, 3% right now? So, wow, our country's doing amazing. No, it's not. You have black people rioting in the streets. You have white people rioting in the streets. You have everybody shooting each other down. This is not how our country should
The reason why unemployment rates are so important is MLK, when he was out there fighting for people, using his free speech, fighting for equal rights and civil rights, he said the most important thing that a black community could experience are jobs, money in their pocket, so they don't have to be at the will of the government. Yes, it is important. The unemployment rate absolutely is important, especially for black Americans. lowest ever. That puts more money in their pockets. They don't have to be in those neighborhoods anymore. They don't have to go out there and be at the whim of the government that has put them in this situation. How is that bad?
You have to look at more than unemployment rate. And I understand that the employment rate going down is good. That's a good thing. But there's more to life than, like people getting jobs. And it's also...
That's where it starts. That's very important for people to have money in their pocket.
I agree.
But how am I racist?
Well, you said black people weren't oppressed, which I'm still kind of hung up on.
What's the definition of racism?
You are against black people. You are
It's believing your skin color and your race is superior to another.
it's oppressing other people. Yes. So you're saying that
Racism is your belief. It's not actions. It's your belief that your skin color and your race is superior to another's.
So you're saying-
I don't believe that, but if you think I do, please give me proof.
Okay, so for two things. First of all, you're saying that you can believe that you can actively oppress black people and say that you aren't racist. You think by the definition.
How am I racist? Just give me examples.
No, I'm asking you. Can you?
Okay, I'll give you 3 seconds. How am I racist?
Because she does not think black people are oppressed in a country that was founded on black people being oppressed.
That's not the definition of racism. Have a good day.
Have a good day.